is Papa Shango. And you are listening to Icopod. Beware of Papa Shango. Beware of voodoo. And definitely beware of Icopod.
And we're back with episode 175 of Icopod. I am Bob Valiant Jr. With me, as always, is Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. Fellas, Gorilla Monsoon unfortunately passed away last week on Monday Night Raw when Vader destroyed him with a couple of splashes. He was a good man and did a great job in his role as WWF President.
Mm-hmm.
How do we feel about the passing of Gorilla Monsoon?
Wait, shh. We need to have 10 seconds of silence.
Right. Dallas, we were like on 6 seconds, you son of a bitch.
I was looking at Austin. He looked like he was holding it in, and I couldn't help it.
I was going to try and say something funny, but I was like, I don't know. It's kind of fucked up if I do that. So.
Well, he's not actually dead.
What?
Well, but wait
At least not at this point in history.
Well, last week's Raw wasn't bad, but now we know we're probably on that tape schedule, so you know how good this one's probably going to be.
Especially because nothing was promoted.
Now. The only thing promoted was billionaire Ted's going to respond to why he's trying to put the WWF out of business, which is funny because I was listening earlier to an Ask Eric Anything on 83 Weeks, and they bring it up again. They're like, so that they talk about you were trying to put Vince out of business in the round table that he did, and Eric's like, listen, if they want to push the bullshit rhetoric that isn't even fucking true, and it's just funny because that's what they're doing here, and they did it for years of this. No one wants to know the real reason that WCW was out of business, and Eric wanting to put Vince out of business. Even though Vince did that to the territories and blah, 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 blah.
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that there are parts of me that almost wish that by 98, 97, Vince McMahon's out of business.
Oof.
And WCW inherits all that talent, for better or worse.
And then by 1999, they're out of business? Nope. They continue on because they're the only show in town. And we just see what happens. Well, what's funny is that WCW would still be in existence today if Turner at the time wanted wrestling, which is ridiculous.
Because now he does again.
Right. Well, Turner doesn't have any.
Yeah, it's a bit different
but
now,
the people at
yes.
TNT.
Well, which is really funny to think about the fact that if they wanted it, they could have just kept it,
right?
And
exactly
because it was theirs.
It was still their highest rated program, original programming.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're just like, you know what? Nah, we don't really want it. And then 20 years almost go by, and they're like, yeah, AEW, fuck it, sure, why not? But it's different here because they don't have any financial stake in it. So that's probably what their whole mindset is, really.
Could you imagine if WCW would have lasted that long and still would be a thing against WWF?
Yeah, I know.
I bet you they would have switched off on Mondays, and then it would have just been, there's other wrestling on.
They would eventually have gone to Tuesday, I think.
Imagine a WCW 2006.
Yeah.
I don't
what?
Hulk Hogan's reformed the NWO here in Daytona Beach.
In Daytona Beach.
with
Well, the funny
Jeff
thing-
Jarrett and Mountie Brown. So here you are.
Without the closing of WCW, there would have been a lot of things that probably wouldn't have started up and wouldn't be around today.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. For sure. I don't know. I just feel like WCW was so more willing to take chances. For better or worse, they were willing to take the chances, where WWF is like, oh, this is the safety switch. Yeah, we're going to put that on and we're going to leave it there. And I feel like they still do that today. Safety switch is fucking up, baby.
Yeah, well, I mean, it got to a point though with the Nitro, like WCW, and I love WCW, but it got to a point where you're like, it's staying against, versus feuding with Hulk Hogan for the 18th time, and it's the same premise of like, could I trust you, Hulkster?
Well, because they
like,
weren't building stars after a while.
Right, but then it's like Sting. You remember like 1996 and 97? No, you can't trust them, and now here we are in 1999. What? Do you think you can trust? No, he's probably. And then it's like Sting ends up being the guy you can't trust. So it's all swerve. But it's all kind of the same shit. They just reverse the roles.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it kind of got boring after a while. But they had a good run. I miss WCW. I love you. I love WCW. That's what I want. Give me some WCW worldwide on the Peacock Network. Do you think that will ever happen though? This have
No.
1992
No.
worldwide on the Peacock Network. Probably not going to happen.
Now, you ain't going to get shit because apparently, if you noticed from last week's episode, Peacock apparently still fucking doesn't work very well. Because my internet is fucking blazing fast.
It's
and my ass
pathetic.
still buffers.
It's pathetic that I have to
not had
download.
any. I have not had it buffer one time
Well, listen.
when I'm watching like casually. It's like
Well-
never buffered.
Well, so that's the weird thing to me is I think it's just because I leave it up paused for so long
That's
before
what
we
it is,
hit
yeah.
play. So as Bob is finishing up his notes here soon, I'm going to restart my browser again.
Yeah, that's for sure what it is. I remember, I think like the first week we did this, I had it on pause for probably 35 minutes. And I tried to hit play, and it's just like, oh, we didn't even know you were still alive. Like, we didn't know you were still here.
Yeah. Well,
Right,
regardless,
dude,
if-
I'm not playing that game. Download it on my phone. I don't care if I gotta watch the little screen. Fuck it. I'm not playing that game.
I don't know. I like listening too much, so I'm gonna make this computer shit work. I got you guys on my right, and I got my Peacock on the left. And now since I can't screen capture anything, I can fucking chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at you. All right, let's get into some notes here and try to get this wrapped up before 10 o'clock at night so I can go to bed at a reasonable time.
Yeah.
So Vader was originally only supposed to do the Royal Rumble, but a deal at the last minute was made for him to appear on Raw,
Oh,
which is weird. I would have thought he had a full-fledged contract, but apparently
Okay.
it was just
that's the
like-
way they promoted it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really weird, but it also explains why they were just like, okay, he's suspended.
Right.
Huh.
Zip of the Body Donnas had his name changed from Flip because there was a copyright on a 60s singing duo that involved the name Flip.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't Flip because
I
that
never knew that.
sucks.
Yeah, I never knew that his name was originally going to be Flip. I didn't know that.
I mean, Zip is not much better, but
Yeah, they're both pretty bad.
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
You'll remember a couple of weeks ago, or probably even months ago at this point, that Jean-Pierre Lafitte wasn't really sure what he was going to do, if he was going to stick with the WWF or leave, similar to Adam Bomb. But
Yeah.
Lafitte is apparently leaning towards sticking with the World Wrestling Federation. I don't know how that's going to work out because you'll remember he was like, I'm not going to do the job for Diesel
Oh yeah.
in Canada. So
Good
he
for
was-
him.
He was Bret Hart before Bret Hart knew that he could do that.
Yeah. Right.
There's one house show to talk about. It was on January 26, 1996, and it's at Madison Square Garden. And it had 15,000 fans with 12,800 paid. It included the announcement of a March 17th return main event, which would feature WWF World Champion Bret Hart teaming with The Undertaker to take on Diesel and Shawn Michaels. Matches on the show included the following: Tatanka and Isaac Yankem defeating Bob Holly and Fatu. This one's kind of funny. Duke Droese is a substitute for Razor Ramon, and he defeated 1-2-3 Kid. And after the match, Droese put Kid in a trash can.
Okay.
So, Kid's getting that push.
Yeah.
Owen Hart pinned Hakushi. Ahmed Johnson defeated Jeff Jarrett. Steve Austin defeated Henry Godwin. And that was his MSG debut for Austin, by the way. The Undertaker defeated Yokozuna. WWF Tag Team Champion Smoking Guns defeated Skip and Zip. Savio Vega defeated WWF Intercontinental Champion Goldust by countout. Shawn Michaels pinned Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And in your main event, the WWF World Champion Bret Hart defeated Diesel inside of a steel cage.
All right, guys. I think for the first time in a fucking year, I'm getting front row tickets to this house show.
Yeah, I'm going to that too. Yeah.
Tag me along, brother.
Yeah. Look at
Some of
positivity.
Yeah, and some of those matches, man, first of all, are ones we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
And second of all, are pretty fucking strong for a house show. You got to think. Hakushi Owen's going to probably be really fucking good. Steve Austin and Godwin might have a decent little match.
Yeah, it could be a good brawl.
Hello, Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
And then you get Goldust Ramon. Yeah. And the main event's your cage match.
It was Goldust and Vega.
Okay.
Oh, who's Ramon facing?
Ramon was a substitute. He wasn't there. He was going to fight Kid, but then Droese replaced him.
Oh, that's right. Well, even Goldust Vega is probably going to be decent.
Yeah.
And then you get your cage match main event. I'm front row for this shit. I might even buy a program for this shit.
I might even run into the ring and get tackled by security.
I'll throw D-cell batteries at the heels.
Only at Shawn for him to leave.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what? We're out of here.
I'm trying to look this up real quick. That way I don't forget for what was going on here on Nitro in the ratings for last week's episode. So just...
3.5 and 2.
All right, here we go. I got it. I figured it out. Oh, come on, stupid thing.
Uh-huh.
God almighty, I hate technology. Okay, so on January 22nd, Raw got a 2.9 and Nitro got a 2.7.
Okay.
Nitro took place in Las Vegas and Nevada. And on that show, it had... oh, wow. Okay. Randy Savage pinned Ric Flair to win the WCW World title. Which is a bit of a shocker. Brian Pillman pinned Dean Malenko. And in the main event, and then Sting and Lex Luger defeated the WCW Tag Team Champions Harlem Heat to win the tag titles. And then in the main event, Hulk Hogan pinned WCW US Champion One Man Gang in a non-title match.
Interesting.
So, like, 2 title change.
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
That's
some big matches there.
Yeah, it sounds like a big show there. And then the next night, they had Clash of the Champions at the same venue. But nobody cares about that.
I'll tell you, I thought Raw would have scored a little bit higher, to be honest.
Coming out of the Rumble?
Yeah.
I would have thought with that lineup that Nitro would win. Like if you're promoting Flair, Savage, and Sting and Luger against Harlem Heat, I'm probably like, okay, I don't even care what's going on Raw tonight. I'm going to watch Nitro.
Well, that's assuming they actually promoted those.
I'm sure they did.
I feel like sometimes
they did a pretty good job at promoting stuff on Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
At the very least, like at the end of the show, they'd be like, "Oh, tune into Nitro to watch this happen," and then at least at this point, didn't really bait and switch. Like, oh, watch Flair and Savage, and they're just kidding, it's not happening. So, all right, well, let's go back to Stockton, California, for the January 29th, 1996 edition of Monday Night Raw. As I click my Peacock button here. What did I just do?
Oh, here we go.
No, we're good. What? What the hell? All right.
44 minutes and 44 seconds. So it's the number of the beast.
What? The hell are you talking about?
There's 4 4s.
January 29th, it says 4 minutes or 44 minutes and 43 seconds.
I got 44, so you already played a second.
No, I'm on all zeros.
January 29th, 1996.
Yeah.
Season 4, episode 5. 44 minutes, 44 seconds.
I got 43 seconds, so I'm missing a second. Conspiracy, Peacock. What are you trying to do to me? All right, I'm going to count down from 5. If you want to follow along, head over to the Peacock Network. Or if you're like Ian Matthews, just don't watch it. Or if you are overseas, I guess you still have the WWE Network, so just do it there.
Well, listen, and if you don't watch along anyway, you're not missing anything because we barely talk about the show because usually the shows aren't good. So, fuck you.
Hey, we did pretty good last week, I thought.
Listen, man, I talk more about my personal life than I do of fucking WWF Raw and this shit.
Might as well rename the podcast Austin Pod.
Yeah. The Fatal Pod, buddy.
Oh, boy, we're rebranding here. Okay.
So, suck on one. If I came up with the original name, I get to come up with the next name, you pieces of shit.
The new name should be Austin Goes Camping.
You guys didn't let me tell the story. We don't have time for that tonight. Let's go.
I'm going to count. There we go. Well, you told us the story off air and it was like 45. Anyway, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, Austin, if you were to tell us your camping story, the entire episode of Raw would be over by the time that you finished it, and then you'd still have something to say.
You two horses ass.
But it's a great story.
Exactly.
It was a good story.
Yeah.
It was.
So I don't want to hear shit. 641-pound fucking Yokozuna.
I'm starting to look like Yokozuna. I had a fucking Twix bar at work, and Ubaldo was like, "Oh, I see you're on your diet." I'm like, "Fuck you, man."
Listen, Twix is highly underrated, and I'm just gonna say that right now.
Mind you, he had like 4 turnovers. I'm like, why are you judging me? I hope he starts listening to this podcast because every week I'm just going to talk about how he trashes me.
What's your favorite candy bar, Bob?
That's a good question. I mean, I do really go for a Twix. You know what? I was a big Three Musketeer fan.
Wow.
Yeah, growing up.
Nobody ever says that.
Yeah, growing up, I would always get a Three Musketeers.
I love Three Musketeers, and everybody hates them.
Yeah.
I'm also a big Milky Way guy. So like the Snickers without the nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I love me a Milky Way. I like.
Well, that's just kind of like I feel like that's just on some level a Twix.
Yeah, there's definitely Twix essence in the Milky Way for sure.
How do you feel about an Almond Joy?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Almond Joy.
How about a Mounds bar?
I don't know if I've ever had a Mounds bar.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I do suggest them.
I like to. Well, it's like a Sky bar.
Oh, I don't know if I've had that. Here he is, the British Bulldog.
Yeah, we're getting a match. It's fucking British Bulldog against Diesel
for the opener.
What
non-promoted match.
Like, what the hell?
Why not?
It's a Sky bar. Oh my god, that's not going to an actual bar.
My dad's always been keen on a baby
Yeah,
Ruth.
Sky Bar. Sky Bars are legit.
I've never
My
had a
sister
Sky
used to
Bar.
get. They had, what was it? Caramel, vanilla, peanut? Yeah, so it'd be caramel, vanilla, peanut, and fudge. It's all broken apart.
Mm,
My sister used to always get those.
yeah, that sounds
Can I
good.
order these online? Because I never see them in stores. I gotta go to Massachusetts.
That's fine. It's a short drive.
Oh, I can buy 24 Sky Bars online.
Hmm.
How
should
much is
probably
that
get
gonna cost me?
Probably like $20.
It's a Sky Bar box. Oh my! Guess how much a 24 pack of Sky Bars is?
$30.
$25.99.
No, well they're sold out. So that's stupid.
Oh.
$47.52.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
That shit better be good.
Yeah. How are you gonna sell these things online and then be sold out?
Who makes them?
I think it's like it was introduced by Necco,
Oh yeah, Necco. Yeah.
and then
Oh,
but it was
okay.
discontinued in 2018, and then reintroduced in 2019 by the Sky Bar Confectionery Company.
Oh.
So it's back.
Here we go, dear. Diesel is just teeing away on poor old British Bulldog. Don't like the blue tassels on the boots.
It's something a little different.
A little
Did
aggressive.
he have tassels before or no?
Yeah.
He did.
Although
they
the blue and white stripes, I think, are bugging me more than the blue tassels.
Yeah.
Like on the actual his tights. I'm surprised Diesel can even touch Bulldog without his black gloves being on.
I like that both guys got fringe pants on.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You don't see a lot of fringe pants here in 2021, do you?
He said that he wasn't gonna give you a fist pump if you didn't have like gloves on, so he could still beat him up.
That's a fucking joke.
You know what, Dallas? You're just not funny.
Sometimes I'm not.
You're not like Screech, okay?
I don't know. I
like-
still think my joke from last week was pretty fucking funny that I said to Screech.
So, Bob, call Screech right now on Facebook and get him on the air.
Should I?
There's
Yeah.
no way he'll answer.
I want Bob to do it because it's more out of left field than me and Austin doing it.
Do you think he'll answer? All right, hold on. Before you do it, Bob, who thinks he'll answer?
I'm going to say yes, he will.
There's no way.
I don't think so either. Though.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna do this right now. I don't care.
Do it.
Hold
Hold
the
the audio
you
up.
watching?
If he answers, be like, hey, you're live on IcoPod. You're watching the January 28th. Or what is it? The January 29th, 1996 episode of Raw. What do you think about Bulldog versus Diesel?
He's gonna be so awkward.
Put it on speaker up to the microphone.
Can you hear that?
Hold on, I gotta mute my thing.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, I hear it ran. Bulldog is just beating down Diesel here. Trying to call Screech live on air.
Tell me he answered.
It's really quiet.
No answer.
I knew it.
Wow, I'm really upset about that.
Well, hang on. He gave me his phone number, so maybe I'll call his phone.
Okay, yeah, why not?
Doubling
Oh, if
down
you got
on
the
this
phone number, yeah. Because he's going to think something's up if Bob is
I
calling on Facebook and
At
his phone.
10 o'clock at night.
Oh, here we go, guys. Oh, Yokozuna's out here. What's up, dude?
Hello?
Hey, Screech.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. Are you watching the show or what?
What show?
Monday Night Raw.
No?
Why not?
Tonight?
No, the 1996 show. We're doing IcoPod right now with Austin and Dales, and I'm
You're
calling.
live on air.
Live on the air.
You're live on air.
Cool.
So are you watching? Do you have Peacock or
Oh,
what?
yeah, totally. I'm watching it right as we speak. Oh, my goodness.
What?
Bob Backlund is amazing.
Oh, you know what? That was a really close guess as to what was going on the show, but he's not on this one.
Bugger.
Yeah. We've been talking about you the last couple of episodes, so I hope you're still listening.
Oh no, I was busy writing my suicide note.
Damn it.
Yeah, I listened to today's episode.
Oh, you did?
Well, the first episode of 96.
Oh, okay.
Ask him what he thought.
What'd you think of it?
You guys hated it, so I enjoyed it.
That's great. Yeah, I appreciate it, Screech.
Oh, anything for you guys.
Yeah. Well, hopefully one of these days we can actually get you on an episode.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. But I figured I'd just call you to give you your moment of shine here. And you stated that you were going to kill yourself.
Just
So
lost all your viewers, probably.
well, it's just like how we are watching these shows. We are probably all writing our suicide notes. So I'm glad that you're doing it too.
I can help. I'm getting pretty good with the grammar.
That's good.
On his new MacBook.
I'll let you guys hate your life.
Yeah, thanks, man. I just wanted to give you a call, give you a shout out.
Thanks, man.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Yeah, you too.
All right, bye.
Oh, shit.
A fucking run in here by Screech.
Okay, so now, Austin, you call Joe.
Oh, God.
No,
He would answer 100%.
He would. Yeah, he would.
He wouldn't
He'd be
live-
like,
he would-
you'd be like, are you watching? And Joe would be like, actually, yes.
He'd be like, oh, look who the fuck it is.
And then you hang up on him and mute your phone.
Hey, shut up, bitch.
Well, he wouldn't even let it ring once. If you
Oh,
call,
dude.
if your name would pop up. Hello.
I got that spare room for you.
Back to the matchup here. Bulldog's been in somewhat control. Yokozuna's down at ringside trying to get cheap shots in here on Diesel, which makes no sense because Yokozuna bears no penance to the main event scene at all. So
Well,
I don't really know what's going on.
How is it that Yokozuna looks bigger here than he was at the Rumble, and that was one night ago when this was taped?
Yeah, I don't know.
One of these weeks, I'll call you Baldo.
Oh my God.
And you know what? That whole interaction will just be him being, oh, what? What do you mean? Who's Diesel? Who's Bret? I don't know Bret Hart.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Yoko.
Shit.
He just leg drop Bulldog.
Wait a second. The
accident.
ref didn't see it?
Come
No,
on.
Diesel just won.
What was the ref getting distracted by? Nothing? Oh my God, that was terrible.
Yeah, he wasn't even shared by Cornette. Cornette was on the other side.
Wait, and I thought Bulldog was a Cornette guy.
He is.
So
just-
not anymore because he just got leg dropped.
On accident. Yoko was going for Diesel.
I think it was on purpose.
No, I don't know about that. By the looks of it, Yoko's is like, what? I'm sorry. I was going for Diesel and I hit Bulldog. I don't know what to tell you.
I did it for the Rock.
I did it.
I did it. I kept saying that the other day, and Kaylee goes, "Why do you keep saying that?" And I was like, "Because I did it for The Rock." And she's like, "What the fuck?"
Do you guys do that though? Like, I'll get something stuck in my head,
Yeah.
and I'll just say it all day long.
Mm-hmm. Well, look at this. A big announcement. February 18th in your house live. Bret Hart versus Diesel in a weird gray cage.
Well, you know what? I
It's so-
did that a couple of weeks ago. I got something stuck in my head. I just kept doing it. And it was like, with Big Show's theme music where he's like, whoa, it's Big Show. I would just be like, well, it's a meat cart.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm telling you, dude. I do that shit all the time. Katie's like, can you just stop?
Bret Hart is talking here, and his black eye is looking real good this week.
Yeah, it's even
Yeah,
worse.
Weird because Bret Hart's hair is also not in his face for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like swept back.
And he's not wearing sunglasses, so he must be confident.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, the most dangerous match in all of wrestling, the 15-foot high steel cage match. If only that was the case today. Instead, we have exploding barbed wire death matches, light tubes, thumbtacks, glass panes, fucking chainsaws, Legos. Doc Hendricks is like, well, there's a cage match, and in your house.
I have another funny story.
Oh, look at Shawn Michaels putting up his title shot against Owen Hart.
Oh, I hope Owen wins and Bret's the champion. And oh my God, yes.
But
You're
I was
really
watching
old.
Nitro today or the other day from '99,
Yeah.
and Sarah's like, "Oh, is that Chris Jericho?" But she didn't like see it.
Oh. Oh
She just
my
heard the
God.
voice.
Hold on, pause. A crybaby match between Razor and 123 Kid? What the fuck?
That's great.
The
So-
loser is going to be fed a baby bottle
Yeah, it's
and a
fine.
diaper. Oh my
In
God.
diaper.
Fuck this.
It's Smoky Mountain Wrestling 1994. It's good. But so I was watching the show and she could hear the voices. We're also gonna get Drosy against Hunter.
What are those promo
I
pictures?
know.
What the fuck?
Look, this is
past
Superstars
weekend.
this weekend.
If he hits him with the trash can, they better apologize about it. Well, and,
Oh my.
all right, where's the apology? Because they did that on Raw.
They're
Oh, he
cutting
cut his hair.
No wonder his picture, he didn't look like he had any hair.
What should be a hair versus hair match then?
Oh, then Drosy came back. Oh, wow, okay. Anyway, as I continue this stupid story, she can only hear it, right? And she goes, "Oh, is that Chris Jericho?" And I go, "No, that's Scott Steiner." Right? And then she comes into the room, and the match has started, and she like looks up and she goes, "Wait a minute, that's Chris Jericho." And I was like, "Yeah, Scott Steiner's wrestling Chris Jericho, but it's really weird that you thought it was Jericho, and then he's actually wrestling him."
Huh. How does she know Jericho from AEW?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She only knows like Jericho and Britt Baker, really.
Oh.
They
They just showed some letter, yeah.
From Eric Bischoff, it said on it. And they said, we look at this bullshit. Fake ass press conference with the billionaire Ted bullshit.
It's the same press conference setup they had for Shawn a couple weeks back. I hate this shit.
I am
Screech
not
just
Hail Bailey.
messaged me and said, "Don't ever fucking put me on the air ever again."
I bet you he did.
He's like, "Listen here, you fat piece of shit, you tubby bastard. Don't you ever put me on your piece of shit podcast ever again."
No, he wants to be on it, dude. We'll turn it into a fucking 4-man booth. Let's go.
Oh, holy shit.
97 4-man booth.
Oh my god.
What is this bullshit?
They're
What
saying,
they-
are you trying to put WWF out of business? No, I'm not answering that. Oh, do you provide double the programming but undercut the advertising or something, he said?
I like how Macho and Hogan just have been doing their taunts nonstop this whole time.
So he's suggesting that he's getting advertisers, but he's undercutting the price, which would effectively fuck over WWF. So if Snickers wanted to advertise, let's say WWF would be like, "Oh, it's $5,000," and then WWF's like, "We'll do it for $10."
Couldn't you have placed it? Wouldn't you think the fans would have preferred if you put it on a different time or a day of the week since you own the network?
The irony in this is just hilarious.
Yeah, it's terrible. If this was a video game, both fake Hogan and fake Savage would have had 5 specials saved up.
Oh my god.
Who are all these people playing the characters? I need more details on that.
I was just wondering the same thing.
I'm going to try to do a search.
The Macho Man guy's fucking so bad.
The Macho Man guy is better than the Macho Man guy they have on Young Rock, I'll tell you that. And I wish that would be Randy Hogan right there. That'd be great. Can't even rip his shirt off. There you go.
All right, Hogan, that's just about enough of that.
Hey, Billionaire Ted, how shitty do you think these sketches are?
Well, let me tell you, I don't know why they're wasting valuable TV time on this shit, but maybe because Vince thinks it's funny. I don't know.
I don't know why they would do this.
It's such a waste of time. It's so fucking B-rate fucking bullshit.
If I was a casual viewer, I'd be like, "Oh, where is Hogan? Where is Savage?" And then I'd
Yeah.
find out where he is, where they are at, and then watch that instead.
Exactly. Instead of fucking skip and zip, yeah, I'm going to watch Hogan and Savage fucking win the belt over on Nitro.
Well, here's Henry Godwin.
And Hillbilly Jim.
Is this what's going on?
I like Hillbilly Jim, so fuck you if you don't.
Oh, that's his like cousin Phineas.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Henry Godwin and Phineas Godwin.
Well, guys,
The Godwins.
you got my new pick for tag team champs.
Right here, brother.
Oh, do we?
Remember when Henry Godwin was like, I'm a pig farmer and I'm going to break your neck, and now he's doing dances? With
Remember when
Hillbilly
the Godwins
Jim?
broke people's necks with their fucking finish?
No, the Legion of Doom broke their neck.
Okay, well, whatever. Somebody breaks their fucking neck.
With the
okay?
Doomsday device. I remember that, though.
Just to follow up, it doesn't seem like anyone knows who played any of the people on the Billionaire Ted skits. I can't find an answer anywhere.
Lucky for those actors.
Yeah, they're big break.
Nobody could trace them. Oh, look at Sonny. So here we go. This is Shanghai Pierce and Tex Lassinger teaming up now in the good old WWF.
I like them, for real.
I liked Tex Lassinger in WCW. And Shanghai Pierce. So I'm curious to see how this plays out.
I'm just glad that they're in gimmicks that make more sense to be a tag team than fucking Tex Slashinger and Shanghai Pierce. What the fuck?
Oh, Henry just pummeling away on Skip here.
Although Tex Slashinger is pretty cool. That's a good name. Shanghai Pierce is not a good name.
Well, it is nice that we're even with Skip and Zip, and now we have Phineas and Henry Godwin. We're actually like getting more tag teams.
Yes. Much needed.
It's not just the Smoking Guns and like two random singles guys put together.
Yes. Agreed.
Now, do I enjoy that every tag team look the same? Not really.
I don't know if the Body Donnas and the Godwins look the same.
No.
Shit, they got the same
No.
shit on.
No.
Same hair.
Each Godwin looks the same. Each Body Donna looks the same. And each Smoking Gun looks the same.
Yeah.
Oh, she's up to no good. Then she should slip us a nip.
Hillbilly Jim.
She's like, you want to see
Is
out
she
my
trying
skirt?
to get with Hillbilly Jim right now?
She's gonna probably toot on him. She's gonna poot.
She booted. She booted. Doesn't he play him the clip on the show of her farting?
Yeah, well, I think they certainly talk about it. I don't know. I can't remember if they.
Interesting.
I think he shows her the clip.
Well, they might have on Something to Wrestle. They don't on.
Yeah.
What happened when they talk about it
Slop
again.
drop by Phineas. Well, that's a quick match. Who did he just pin Skip with that? He did. Here comes Sunny. She's not happy.
So they just said that this was their first outing as a tag team. But when did Phineas debut? I'm guessing on Superstars before this.
No, this is his debut match.
Well, that seemed very random to just not even like introduce him to anyone. Just here he is.
Yeah.
I don't like that they're a face team.
Why not?
Because they're pig farmers.
So what?
So they should be mean and dirty and scary.
I've met plenty of friendly pig farmers.
Yeah, but the Smoking Guns are faces. So, like, what?
I've met plenty of nice cowboys.
I don't know.
I've never met a nice fitness guru. I'll tell you that.
That's a good point, actually. To be honest. Bret Hart and the Undertaker.
Watch the replay of the Royal. Buy the VHS for $49.99.
Oh,
that was a nice bulldog.
Speaking of Bulldog, I bought a British Bulldog jacket. Yes, I know you guys already know. And it came today. So fuck all of you because it's cool.
Are we getting Brett and Taker next week?
That's what
Hopefully.
it kind of looked like.
So that way we don't have to see it on pay-per-view.
Look, they're trying to make Vader look really strong from the Rumble, but this was after he stood around and stared at everyone.
Right, yeah, so the context would be incorrect.
Correct. Oh, look. Oh, he eliminated Shawn Michaels. Just kidding. Vader didn't do shit the whole Royal Rumble.
He eliminated 4 guys. He also murdered Gorilla Monsoon. He should have murdered him at the Royal Rumble. Should have been like, fuck you. Okay, of course, we gotta get the replay for last week, too. Oh, Savio Vega.
Just a time check here. We're at 23 minutes and 10 seconds.
Have you guys ever put your leg up and then when you go to move it, it's like you can't?
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, that's happening to me right now. I put my right leg on my bed and it's been there for so long that it's now stiff and I'm afraid to move it. So I'm probably just going to sleep in my chair. Oh, fuck. This is going to kill us. Whenever I got to move this thing, it's going to suck.
I'm surprised Sarah doesn't want to like go to bed like during this time on the podcast, and then
See,
you're
you
like
don't
in
understand.
the bedroom.
You don't understand. She sleeps on the couch.
Mm.
When she comes to bed, it's fucking 2 a.m.
What the
What?
heck?
Yeah.
What is she, a
Wow.
night owl?
No, she just falls asleep on the couch and then she'll wake up and then she'll come to bed at 2 a.m.
All the time?
Well, pretty much every day.
Well, I feel like that's her being like, hey, I want to be in the bedroom so I can sleep.
Yeah, that's fine. And so she comes in at 2 a.m., but then we have to get up at 3:30 to go to work.
Oh, she works the same shift as you?
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Yeah, I'm about to move my right leg, and if I start crying on air, don't make fun of me.
Wait, Bob, so why do you record in the bedroom now? Why doesn't she?
Because she's
just be-
sleeping on the couch.
She's not sleeping when you get on.
Yeah, she is. She just woke up while starting this episode. Here, you know what? I'm gonna get up right now, and I'll see if she's still sleeping on the couch.
Okay.
So, yeah. Updates coming here soon. I'll let you know.
Get well, Gorilla. P.O. Box 3857, Stamford, Connecticut.
Oh, I wonder if that's real still.
06905.
So I'm confused. She gets up and then sleeps and then gets up again?
That's what Bob and Sarah do. They sleep a lot.
Yeah, but why wouldn't she just want to sleep in the bedroom and make Bob go out in the living room?
Some people like the couch, I guess.
I don't know. That's
Vince
weird.
is in the ring now. Jim Cornette and what's his name? Clarence Mason were just talking. I don't know about what, because I literally didn't care.
Does anybody? I'll tell you, this episode's already dragging more than the one last week.
What the heck? Roddy Piper?
Rowdy Piper.
What the hell?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, Bob's turning. That means something bad's happening over there on the left.
Tits are out.
Yeah, something's up. Well, Roddy Piper's here. This is random. Look at the new generation.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Sarah is awake.
Did you turn this because some boobs are out?
No. I just had to move it because I'm in the way.
Okay.
So Hot Rod here, I was on the screen, and Sarah just pointed at the screen and said, pointing at Roddy Piper and said, "That is disgusting."
She did not.
Swear to God.
You make up so much shit about her.
Dallas, she's right here. She just went, "That is disgusting."
You're a liar.
Who
I'm
is
not-
Roddy Piper?
I want
Disgusting.
show her doing that.
Wait, Roddy
She's
Piper's
saying that,
disgusting?
that he's making fun of her people.
Her people.
Yeah. She's Scottish.
Isn't Roddy Piper actually or no?
Yeah, but so is Sarah. Now she's offended that he's making fun of him.
Roddy
there
Piper
she
is
is.
also
I saw her arm. She's real.
mostly Canadian.
I told you. Why is he on a taped Raw?
I don't know, but I love Roddy Piper. I
Oh,
don't
I
care how
fucking
shitty
hate
he
this guy.
is in '96.
What is? Oh,
Yeah,
you know,
no.
the one thing, my least favorite era of Roddy Piper is the reality check WCW guy.
Come
He
on,
tries so hard.
'98, dude.
99. He's got that stupid fucking t-shirt and he's all like,
Yeah.
oh, listen to your flair. You have a reality check coming. And the crowd popped one time for it. And then he proceeded to do it every week, 7 times in every promo. I'm like, dude, stop it. Van Hammer doesn't care about your reality check.
Remember how bad the Roddy Piper Jerry Lawler main event was?
Oh my God. The whole build for that was he was in a freaking RV and he's just like,
He's
"Oh,
doing
I'm
it
gonna
with the
get you."
kids.
Yeah.
I don't know, Bob. I'm still confused. So before you were out in the living room
Yeah,
and Sarah was in the bedroom sleeping.
correct.
So now you've switched to where Sarah gets the living room, but she just sleeps and you're in the bedroom.
Correct.
Does she enjoy sleeping on the couch or would she rather be in the bed sleeping?
No, she enjoys sleeping on the couch and she doesn't want to sleep in the bed because then she for sure will never wake up.
Oh, so she likes waking up before work. She doesn't sleep all the way through.
Well, that's what I've been saying.
Who doesn't
She'll
want to
wake-
get a good sleep in bed though?
She'll wake up at 1 or
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Go to bed.
She'll come to bed. And when she comes into bed, I probably wake up a little bit and I realize I have an hour before I got to go to work. So it's my alarm before my alarm.
Yeah.
Wow.
But this is like even on days that she doesn't work, she's at her parents' most of the time. But she, so like doing the podcast, after this podcast, if I was in the living room coming in here, she'd
She'd be
probably
sleeping.
she'd probably be sleeping and then she wouldn't wake up.
Right.
But that means that she would have been sleeping since like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, God.
All the way through.
Oh, my God.
Because what I do when I get
Ow.
home is I take a nap from like 1 to 4:30 usually.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but she's like she's incapable of sleeping for just 3 hours.
Hmm.
Mind you, yesterday she was up for like I don't even know, like all day because she had to do homework and stuff like that. So she went into work today on like an hour of sleep, and when we left, she was like, "I cannot wait to just pass out." I was like, "Well, you're gonna need it."
I'm going to be honest. I feel like your guys' schedule is fucking you up. Because that sleep schedule sounds
What
fucking
the heck?
horrible.
Piper's picking up Vince, giving an airplane spin. I think that Piper said that he's the new president. Did I hear that right?
He must be the new interim president.
Interim president. Yeah, I think I heard
Wait, he's doing it again.
Oh, he's doing it again. Why is he doing this to Vince?
that. You think Vince was okay with this? Because I don't know if he was. Up next, Shawn versus Yokozuna. Fucking, that's going to be great.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like that sleep schedule is not healthy.
What, hers or mine?
Wait, shush.
Oh. What happened to my ear?
Oh my God, this is the first vignette.
Why am I the way I am?
Oh, yeah. Have a nice day.
I'm going to tell you this right now.
Oh.
Back when we were excited for debuts, and I said there was 3 guys off of the top of my head that I was very excited to see. First guy was Steve Austin. Second guy was Mankind.
Hell yeah.
So to say I'm excited about that vignette, I would say is an understatement.
Well, and you know why I like that vignette? They didn't show his face.
Yep.
I think, yeah.
And it was like kind of creepy, but it was like, what the hell was that?
Yep.
It wasn't like they did mention Mankind, something about Mankind on commentary. I missed the first part of what he said. But it wasn't like the the Waylon Mercy things where it was just like the weird dude talking and like there
Yeah.
was. But instead, this wasn't focused on his face. It was focused on his ear that is obviously ripped off.
Right.
And I don't know. I've never seen that before. I really liked it.
I did too. I thought that was good.
So Shawn coming out here for his match against Yokozuna, which is quite
Did
a choice.
Yoko get a jobber entrance? He's just there in the corner?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, he came out very briefly, right, as the Mankind thing switched. But this also would explain why Shawn was in that gear, by the way, when he was interviewed with Vince.
Right.
Well, I knew he was going to be wrestling probably at some point. Even if it was like in a dark match or something.
Oh, yeah, but sometimes I feel like they wouldn't necessarily wear clothes. I don't know.
Yeah,
but it doesn't make sense.
Back to your comment about my sleeping schedule is perfectly fine.
I guess yours isn't bad. But Sarah's is not good.
Yeah, it's not good. I tried telling her that, but she don't listen to me. She doesn't like working like 8 to 5.
I know, but if you both did, you'd probably like it because you'd both have the same schedule.
I don't know if I would like 8 to 5. I like 4 to 1 because I got my whole day. I can take a nap and I still have my whole night.
Yeah, but you sleep and then get up at 4. So what is the difference whether you're working
well,
till 5
when you come from working 1 to 10 or overnights,
well, the overnight thing, I get that.
Yeah.
So if I take a 3-hour nap and I wake up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's drastically different.
Yeah.
Because at work I'd be going on my first break.
I don't know how you did overnights, dude.
They've been asking me to go back to overnights.
No, I'm not built for it.
I'm like, I'm not going back to overnights.
I'm not built for it.
Almost every day they're like, Bob, you want to come back? And I'm like, no.
No.
Not really looking to do that.
Shawn's getting jobbed out here by Yoko.
How were you guys podcasting when you were doing overnights? Just on your days off?
Yeah.
No, we never did the podcast when I was doing overnights.
Really? I feel like you weren't.
I thought we did.
I thought you definitely were.
No, I was doing noon to 11, and I had Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays off.
Maybe that's what I'm
That's
getting.
why. I thought I would come over and we would do it in person on one of your days off.
On Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't working overnights though.
No, you just had that. Oh, Shawn just like grabbed Yokozuna's like, I think it was his butt, but it could have been his thigh. Who knows?
I think it was his butt, and he was like patting it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looked like he grabbed it and like jiggled it for a second, which is just kind of weird.
Right. Punched. The crowd's going nuts for this guy punching into the floor.
Yeah, I don't know, Bob. I guess so. I guess you're right. I thought you were doing overnights too.
No, I was off overnights.
Shortly before that.
Hope Owen Hart's out.
I was off overnights before I got into this apartment.
Really?
Yeah, I got off overnights, I think, in June of 2015. And I got the apartment in October.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely thought you were still doing it.
And we didn't start podcasting until 2018.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, it's a while.
Back on Raw here after commercial. Shawn avoiding a splash in the corner, going up to the top. Lights are still playing above. I don't really know what's going on with that.
Oh, moonsault. That actually knocks you over down. 1, 2.
Wow.
I thought you got him. I thought I was going to get him.
That was nice.
I like the camera angle they went with it, too. From the opposite corner.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh, my
Whoa.
God.
Whoa.
Owens at ringside here.
I'm not doing anything, ref. And that's when Cornette gets up and the referee naturally is like, what are you doing, Jim? I'm sure Owen's not kicking him now.
Putting the boots to him. Oof.
Oh. See, now, this is where I would have like a shank or something, and I would just stab him.
Oh.
Well, I mean, these guys just do basic, I'm going to throw you into the ring. But no, I'm going to get...
You'd pull a Jesus and stab him in the kidneys?
Yeah. And they go, what's this? I have a revolver in my boot. Oh my God, I'm going to blow your brains out. And Yokozuna's going to win by count out because you're dead.
Do you know I always thought that was a shoot, the Jesus storyline with John Cena getting stabbed in a club?
In a club with Carlito's guy.
Dude, I did. I thought it was real. I was like, holy shit, John Cena got stabbed by this
Oh
guy.
my god.
And he came out in like clown pants. It was like, this is the guy who fucking stabbed you?
Yeah.
I do remember. Well, because that happened when we were pretty young, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's 2004.
Yeah, I'm pretty young. I was in about what 5th grade, so
Yeah. That would have
roughly around then.
yeah.
that wasn't that like Carlito's debut or something?
It was close to the time when he first came in.
Right.
Sean's selling the back, dude. That ring post did some damage, folks.
Oh yeah, he's done.
He's
He lost his smile.
How's he gonna show his wiener?
I'm just gonna show his wiener.
We got about 6 minutes left on the show here.
And he just put the nerve hold on, so we know what the next 6 minutes is gonna look like.
We're about to go to commercial and come back in the nerve hold.
You know that would definitely happen.
Yeah. I think Sean's tapping with his feet, dude. Give Yoko the W.
Yokozuna is the favorite superstar of the Dallas Cowboy offensive linemen. They just said because they all want to be as big as him.
Okay. That seems lame. Bad pick there by the defensive lineman then. Sean escapes. Oh, gets the back elbow instead. Now Yoko's going to go for the leg drop out of the corner and miss it. That's my guess.
It's either a leg drop or we won't
Holy
know because we're going to commercial, but I bet you he hasn't run yet.
The leg
missed the
drop
leg
off
drop.
the ropes and misses it. Both men down here. Jim's like, shut up.
This hasn't been a bad Yoko match, but it's
No,
largely
it
just
hasn't.
because of Sean.
But
I
yeah,
know.
Sean makes it.
I feel like we'll be saying that a lot in '96.
I know.
I'm disappointed in Jim Cornette to not at least switch his tie, knowing he was going to be on 2 different nights here. Because even Doc Hendricks, who's literally standing next to their entrance ramp, is wearing a different color suit jacket.
That's true.
That's a good point.
Because if it wasn't such a blatant, like, Marilyn Monroe's face tie, I think it'd be a little different.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
pretty
but
obvious.
as a viewer, you're probably also realizing that it's the same building.
Right.
Oh, I'm sure.
The same people in the crowd for 2 weeks in a row. Like, I don't think so.
Not only that, WCW probably gave you the finishes to every match on this show.
Yeah, probably.
I
So,
was like, yeah, Shawn Michaels is fighting Yokozuna in the match. Who wanted to see that crap? Or,
Shawn
yeah,
Tony will
Michaels
be
beat
like-
the guy in the giant diaper.
he'll be like, oh boy. He says that.
Shocking debut. A guy here named Tex Lassinger shows up there as some pig farmer guy.
Yeah, well, he used to be around here, but we didn't have a use for him anymore. Good luck.
I like when Bischoff will go, oh, Sean took on Yokozuna, yawn. And he like
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
to the
yeah.
car. I was like, oh my god.
Well, he called the Raw Bowl like the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
It was.
I
You're
like
such a dick, dude.
one of my favorite things is like on Saturday night, they would show clips of former WCW guys that would go to WWF getting beat up by other WCW guys. Like,
Yeah.
So Steve Austin debuts. So what do they do on the next week on Saturday night? It's Sting just beating the shit out of Steve Austin for 3 minutes.
Oh,
And then it's like
Sweet
WCW
music.
where the big boys play.
Shawn
By the
Michaels
way,
gets
we
the
just
win.
we got to win there for Sean off of Sweet Chin Music. But again, heels miscommunicate. Owen hits Yoko with Jim Cornette's racket
Yeah.
prior to the super kick. So I don't know. We just kind of did that. And Yoko was involved.
Yeah, he was the
Bulldog.
one that did it.
Yeah. I
It's
don't
a
know. I don't
fucking
like that.
bulldog. And now Owen's going in like, uh-oh.
Oh,
Shoved Owen. He's pissed. Get off of me, Jim. It's fucking bull. I haven't won a match in 2 years.
I'm from Hawaii. Oh, here comes Bulldog. Calm the fuck down.
Come on.
Don't make me call Diana. Cornette's like, listen here, motherfuckers. Look at his hair all fucked up. Shawn's still in the ring. This is so awkward. I'm getting flashbacks to the Marines. I gotta get out of here.
Or I was like, damn it.
Someone's coming to come out to help him,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Give me a break. Yeah, Diesel.
Oh, I was going to say Diesel.
Yeah. And now Shawn's like, yeah, I mean, it's 4 against 2.
It's
but
the
like...
clique, dude. They're more scared of their political power than their physical power.
Hey, he's not wearing a black glove. How can we give him a high
what the
five?
heck?
They're like, shit, the Bookers are in the ring. Let's get out of here.
Look, Vince is like, well, nothing worked out here.
Yeah, especially my booking when it comes to In Your House and the goddamn diaper match. Get ready for that. They pulled that out of my playbook.
Diesel? Shawn Michaels? You want to be the WWF's answer to the Glamour Twins? That's fine.
What the fuck does that mean?
Who knows?
Tag team match.
From 60s.
Next week.
Next week, a tag match.
Yokozuna and British Bulldog versus Diesel and Shawn.
Diesel was making wicked fun of Jim Cornette when he was just saying that.
The 2 guys that miscommunicated are going to go ahead and take on Diesel and Shawn. What could go wrong?
Right.
I wish it was Owen and Bulldog versus Diesel and Shawn.
Should have.
That should be. That's the better match.
That would have been awesome.
Wait a minute. Isn't this kind of like... Isn't this technically a rematch from like In Your House from like months ago?
They were doing the spooky fingers, dude.
The Scott Hall.
Yeah.
Look at him. 5-second pose.
Dude, yes.
God.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
All right, well, that wraps that. That was another quick episode.
I'll tell you what, 2 I would say decent episodes of Raw back-to-back.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I don't think that was bad.
It definitely, I feel like, went slower than last week's. But not significantly. I would say.
I definitely agree. I don't think it was as bad.
Yeah, I agree as well.
I don't know. I do like the Godwins. I'm looking forward to them. I hope they move away from fucking Hillbilly Jim. Because, no. I have a feeling that we're going to... something just happened there.
We're good. We're live, pal.
I have a feeling we're going to see the dissension of the Cornette stable, as in these guys aren't going to be together anymore.
I'm thinking that as well.
That definitely appears to be the case.
So, on one hand, I'm glad because really the team doesn't make much sense. And Cornette's not really adding anything to maybe anybody other than Yokozuna at this point. Mm-hmm. Especially if he's going to be involved with Vader moving forward. Because I don't think Vader should be associated with any of those guys.
Vader should just be alone.
Correct. Absolutely. As far as the matches that have been announced for In Your House, yikes, I'd say is my reaction to most of those.
You're not interested in the Crybaby match? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, we got a Crybaby match coming up. And then Triple H was facing who?
Duke Drosy.
Yeah, yikes. Just wanted you to say that out loud again to make sure it was real. Yeah, I don't know. Not the direction I thought we were going in for the next In Your House pay-per-view. So that's a little bit of a bummer. And if I'm a fan watching this at the time, and these are the matches you're promoting, you're probably not getting my $30.
Well, they're back on the track of, here's the whole card for you. And it's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I mean, at least there's like sort of.
There's a setup.
For everything has at least a little something, but it doesn't mean it's good.
No. Right. And why should we care about Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Duke Droese. You've showed us nothing. Duke Drosey's not been on TV. He's not been promoted. We thought he was fired. I don't know. It's a weird direction, I think, for them to go into.
Yeah.
Weird direction for Yoko to be featured in another main event tag team match here.
Yeah,
I don't think that fits. Yeah, next week. I don't know.
Well, I just noticed this here. So In Your House is on February 18th. And there's only one Raw until that pay-per-view because there's no show on the 12th. February 12th, there's no show.
Wow.
The Pub Bowl.
Probably the dog show. Westminster Dog Show. So, that's bizarre. I wasn't expecting that. But I don't mind it.
Jobbing us out.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I would say this episode as a whole, again, not too bad. Right along the same track as last week. Goes pretty quick. It's a good representation of 96, and if nothing else, throw it on as a background episode, for sure. Good. Glad to hear that everybody's in.
I mean, Dallas is I thought Dallas was going to say something. He just...
Well, I sort of thought Bob was going to as well. So, I mean, I kind of just didn't say anything. But I agree. I think that 2 decent ones in a row. We got really lucky.
Yeah.
So let's knock on wood for next week. But you never know what's going to happen for Raw.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the last 2 episodes, and I think it's because the company probably acknowledged that, hey, after Rumble, it's like, let's kind of freshen things up here and figure it out. Well, guys, we're getting fucking Mankind. So if you don't think I'm excited, if you don't think I'm excited about that, you're crazy, because I am.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. But he won't be coming in for probably a couple more months, but I think the vignettes will be entertaining enough to hold us over before he comes in. So
yeah.
All right, you guys got anything else for this week or no?
No.
Of course not, Alice.
Yeah, Bob, I'd say go ahead and sing us out. Put a bow on it, and we'll be back next week, fangin' and bangin', as one Gangrel would say.
Yeah. All right, well, tune in next week. Maybe I'll call Screech again and see if he's watching the February 5th. Guy.
Our new bet. Call him every other week.
Call him every week. Hey, man, you watching this show? He probably thought I was talking about Raw like 2021.
Oh, no,
absolutely.
Because we are recording on Monday.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's pretty funny. All right, well, until next week, for Austin Skinner and Dallas Greeley, I am Bob Collier Jr., and this has been IcoPod.
You gotta hear it.
Said chill, up and down there, slide. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak whenever I'm around. They see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud 9. Just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. It's your hard-eyed girls. Hands off the merchandise. I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drives the girls wild. I've got the moves that really move them. I said chill, up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. them hot, I make them shiver, their knees get weak. Whenever I'm around, they see me walk, they hear me talk, I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. Just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Ain't your heart out, girls? Hands off the merchandise.